in searching the home and in and around the home in search of answers to the crime that occurred and whether Aaron Hernandez was directly involved with it. They have said almost nothing over the past 10 days about what they were looking after. Today may begin to give us some answers to that.
At least 3 search warrants have been issued so far in connection with this investigation. Michelle Steele joins us in Massachusetts right now. Michelle, what can you tell us about this?
As you mentioned, about 15 minutes ago, we had about 4 unmarked cop cars as well as 1 police cruiser pull up to his North Attleboro home right behind me. They went straight to the front door. Aaron Hernandez led them in the front door. 10 to 12 police officers, a few detectives as well. Hernandez was wearing a white t-shirt, red shorts, sneakers. They took him away from the home, and as we have been reporting all along, it was not a surrender situation where he went to a courtroom and turned himself in. It was the police that came to his house and arrested him and led him from his house to a police cruiser. When he got into the cruiser, he sort of bent to the side. Maybe he was avoiding the media, or maybe he was avoiding photographers. But as I said, a major development in this case, and it comes just 1 day after a judge essentially sealed all documents related to this investigation. As Bram, as you mentioned, there were 3 search warrants so far. Because all of those documents have been impounded, basically sealed away from the public, we don't know what came up through those search warrants. We don't know what they found. Was it a gun? Was it a weapon? Were they drugs, drug paraphernalia? Hopefully that news eventually comes to light, and it's certainly something we'll be following as this investigation progresses, and case now progresses.
Michelle, we heard obstruction of justice being thrown around last week with the search warrant. Have the police released any information about the charges this morning?
As far as we know, when calls have been made to the Bristol County DA, which is clearly overwhelmed this morning, we do not yet know what the charges are. ABC News did report that an arrest warrant for obstruction of justice was drawn up but not issued. Basically, it was ready to go. Now, one note I do want to make here is that as soon as he is arrested and charged, his defense team, his very high-powered defense team kicks into gear. Last night, we did see a very well-known criminal attorney, Jamie Sultan. He is very well known in the Boston area, and he met with Aaron Hernandez for about 40 minutes inside the house behind me. We do know that Sultan has worked on murder cases, first-degree murder cases before. That is in his repertoire. His other lawyer in this case, Michael Fee, is more of a white-collar criminal. So he has 2 lawyers right now working as co-counsel. One is a very well-known criminal defense attorney, and we'll see what they say later today.
Michelle Steele joining us outside Aaron Hernandez's home this morning. Here is a timeline now so far on what has gone in the past 9 days. The body of Odin Lloyd found about a mile from Hernandez's home in Massachusetts. The following day, police search Hernandez's home and they remove boxes. Then Thursday, a lawsuit alleging Hernandez shot a man in February. It was refiled in Florida. And then police learned Hernandez's home security system and cell phone were destroyed on Thursday in regards to Monday's events. And then police prepare arrest warrants for obstruction of justice. They search his home, remove 15 bags of evidence on Saturday so far. And then Monday, police search a pond near Hernandez's home. And we saw video once again at 8:45 this morning Eastern Time. Aaron Hernandez taken into custody with handcuffs underneath his white t-shirt.